Hey there, everybody. Kendal here. And yeah, I'm playing with Facebook Live frames and stuff. So I was like, you know what? This kind of looks kind of fun. And um, the rest of my house is kind of noisy right now. So I just decided I'm going to just come into my bedroom. But then I could not get comfortable on my bed. And I was just, this, that, all this different stuff. And it's just been one of those days where so much has happened. I've definitely, got a whole bunch of stuff that I've been planning. There's so many different announcements. I'm very, very excited as to where 2019 is going. And as I just sat down this evening and I was getting ready to do some evening writing and some planning and figuring different stuff out, I was like, I better jump on because I did not take the time this morning to do my conscious copy. So why not do conscious wine? Right? Do some conscious wine. And that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to enjoy this glass of wine this evening with you guys while I talk about the topic of today for my conscious session for you. First, I'm going to have a sip of wine. So the topic is, are you going to crucify yourself this year? Or are you going to set yourself free? And, I was talking to a couple fellow coaches today, and we are doing this beautiful collaboration on really pulling together all these different things that we need to have complete and total alignment to self, to others, and to God. And we're going to launch this out probably this spring, maybe even sooner. It really just depends on how we can get everything lined up really quickly. But it got me kind of thinking that, a lot of the time, what we do is we run around and we crucify ourselves. We crucify ourselves over everything. Absolutely everything. We're constant hell and damnation on ourselves. And it's because we don't feel worthy of actually being free, of actually just stepping into our power of being authentically who we are. We think that we have to do something or go to school or do this or do that in order to have some greatness in our life. And, a lot of the times what I see with those of us who actually just go out there and do it, it's not about our college degrees. It's not about our certifications. It's not about any form of education at all, actually. It's not even about how hard we work. It is based on how much self-worth, self-esteem, and the big one, how much do we love ourselves? And if you love yourself and if you feel confident in yourself and who you are, you know yourself. How many people are actually looking for themselves? I hear that so much from my clients and different people around me. I'm looking for myself. Oh, maybe someday I'll find myself. Well, all you have to do is just walk into your bathroom, folks, look in the mirror, and guess what? Make eye contact with yourself. One of the very best exercises that you can do for self and to figure out who you are, where you're at, what's going on, and just to kind of touch base is actually to make eye contact with yourself, and yourself in the mirror. Just pause for just 2 minutes. And just give yourself a little bit of attention. Just give yourself some eye contact and just state a statement of love from you to, you got it, you, straight to you. That right there, as silly as that might seem to you, as like, oh my gosh, what does she want me to do? Try it. I dare you to. If you do it for a whole week, you are going to be shocked at the reward that you get from it, the depth that you're going to feel, the intimacy that you're going to feel with yourself. If you've got problems in your relationship, if you've got problems with with abundance, if you've got problems with your health, if you've got challenges around anything going on in your world, guess what that is? It is a sign that you are not intimately connected to yourself, thus also to Source, God, the creator, okay? That is exactly where you have to go. It is always an internal game. It is always about connecting to self. But what do we do instead? What do we do? Well, one of the big things is that we consistently look at our flaws. We consistently look at where we've fallen down, how we let ourselves down. We set these high expectations and then we look and we say, no, I did this. Oh, and then we do what? Then we say, I deserved it. Yeah, I sort of deserve that. I had that one coming. I was really a bitch over there. I was a real asshole over there. I didn't let the guy in front of me, behind me, go in front of me at the line. So of course, this should happen. I'm greedy. I'm selfish. I'm this, I'm that. I'm not worthy. So what do? We consistently focus on our lack of worthiness. We focus on this space that we think that we need to sacrifice, that we need to constantly be a doormat to others' ways, to not set healthy boundaries, to not ask for what we want, to not say yes and mean yes, to not say no and mean no. Guess what? That is being a fuck yes to self. And that is what you have to do. If you want to not crucify yourself, if you want to set yourself free in 2019, and since we are at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of a new month, a new year, all these goals, all these, things that we're trying to set where we've got, oh yes, I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to make this happen. What's the underlying current? What is the underlying current to all your desires? Do you truly believe, if it's just you with you, can you say that you truly believe the desires that you have? Do you really truly believe that you can manifest them, that you can create them, that you can call them in, that you're going to be overflowed with blessing? Or do you think that you have to pay a price? If you feel that you have to pay a price, if you feel that you have to suffer in some fashion to achieve the results that you need to make, then guess what? You're right. That is exactly what you're going to have to do. That price is set, though, not by God, not by society, not by your education level, not by what you look like, not by how much money you have in the bank, not by how you spend money or how you don't spend money, not by how responsible you are. No, it's not set by any of that. It is set by the way you believe, the beliefs that you hold. Do you believe that you are worthy of achieving that success, that dream, that goal, that desire? If you don't believe that you're worth it, then you're probably gonna, yep, you nailed it, crucify yourself. Of which you're gonna find me over here, drinking my wine, watching you crucify yourself, going, it didn't have to be that way. It did not have to be that way. You made that choice to step in that pile of shit over there. You said, no, I have to wallow in it. I have to do this because this is the only way that I'm gonna have worth. This is the only way that I can prove that I should get this. This is the only way. And when you believe that that is the only way for you to actually get something is to feel pain to achieve it, well, you're just making your life too fucking hard. You really are. You're making your life way too fucking hard. So what's the solution, right? What's the solution? Well, the solution number one is for me to shut up for a second, take a sip of wine. And the solution is to claim your life, to say yes. Say yes, not to your neighbor, not to your spouse, not to your children, not to your mother, your brother, your dad, your sister, your best friend, not to Facebook, not to your LinkedIn account, not to Instagram, not to what society thinks you should be doing. No, set the tone of your life by really feeling into who you are. Feel into who you are. Feel what makes you feel right. Where is it ease? Where is there comfort? Where is there, Addison, she likes my glass. You know why she loves my glass? Because this was my Christmas present from Addison. She got me 2 of these glasses, and we had wine the other day when she brought them over, and it says, find your tribe, love them hard. And it's absolutely, and it's in one of my very favorite colors, the turquoise. So yeah, thank you, Addison, by the way, thank you. But really, truly, if you want to not stop crucifying yourself, the ticket is to let all that go and lean into that space that there is ease. There is a feeling of not necessarily joy all the time, but there's not this constriction. When you're constricted, you are actually on the opposite end. You're still manifesting, okay? You're manifesting, you're creating all the time in your life. There is no two ways about this, okay? If your eyes are open, if your mind is working, if your heart is beating, you are manifesting. Okay, whether you're conscious or not, you are a creator in those moments, okay? And even in our sleep, we're creating just at a lower scale than when we are awake and we're actually running thoughts, okay? But if you want to claim your life, and if you're feeling constriction in your body, then what that's telling you is that you're focusing on the scarcity, you're focusing on the fear, you're focusing on the lack. Okay, that's all ego-based thinking, ego-based processing going on. That's old programs, old thoughts that have hindered you how many years, how many months, how much longer are you going to let those thoughts, those beliefs, because a belief is nothing more than a practiced thought, okay? How much longer are you going to let that control your destination? Because at any point on this path of yours, you can change. You can turn the corner. You can remove the trees that you keep running into. It's not necessarily about how fast you're going down the path, although speed is always wonderful. Isn't it wonderful when we just manifest stuff? When it just like pops in and we're like, holy crap, I can't believe that happened. I thought it and it was here the next day. It is magical in those moments. Those are miracle moments, but they can happen all the time. It's just about removing the blockages along the way. And those blockages are created by those crucifying thoughts that we provide for ourselves. Those things that hold us back in our lack of worth, in our lack of self-love, in our ability to just access and open up our divine, beautiful potential. And every single one of us has a divine, beautiful, beautiful potential. You included. You included. So the question is, what are those top 3, 4, 5 things that you consistently think that put you on the opposite side of the spectrum of creating, manifesting the life, the world that you want? Get familiar with those things so that when you become conscious of them, you can go, oh my goodness, I'm doing it. And you can step away from them. You can put them down and you can consciously move yourself from that negative side over to a positive spectrum. Okay, so you can move yourself consciously from here to here, from crucifixion to freedom, crucifixion to freedom. That is it. It's just a conscious action, and that becomes all about your awareness to what you're thinking, which is going to basically be brought on by, yep, you guessed it, how you're feeling. How you're feeling. Every single moment, your body is providing you with a whole communication line as to what is going on, about the thoughts that you're thinking. Do you feel tightness in your chest? Do you feel a lot of pressure in your shoulders? Is your body fatigued and sore? Do you have a low-grade headache? Are you just constantly sick and you don't know why? Fatigued, can't get out of bed? Yeah, all of those things. Maybe you're suffering from laryngitis. Maybe you've got a sinus infection. Maybe you've got a bladder infection. Check those things out. It's your body talking to you. It is your body talking to you. It is telling you where on the spectrum of emotional landscape you really are, what those thoughts are. And the only way you're going to figure that out is to become aware of what your body's saying. Learn the language. Speak your body's language. Pay attention. And then go, hey, that actually got triggered because of boom, boom, boom. Here's the thought. Okay? And then once you have that thought, you can change it. You can change it. You can start to implement more positive thoughts into that, and you can create the life that you want. But it all comes down to awareness. All comes down to awareness. You know, I kind of feel a lot of closure around that. I'm not going to run into a whole bunch of more stuff there. I'm actually going to go and write and get a whole bunch of updates done on my website that I had intended on doing but did not get around to doing over the weekend, with all the celebrating and family stuff and friend stuff and dates and tequila. Yeah, tequila happened. But I'm not going to beat myself up over that. Just like you shouldn't be beating yourself up over wherever you held back over the last week, over the last 10 days, over the last 2 days. Did you get up this morning and did you tackle everything that you said that you were going to tackle? How are you dealing with the things that you didn't achieve? That's truly what you need to do. Approve even more of yourself each day. The more you approve of yourself, the more your life will respond to that approval. So look for reasons to approve of yourself. Look for reasons for you to really just love yourself, okay? And as always, if anybody hasn't told you today, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And as always, stop existing, start living. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at www.kendalwilliams.com. I have a ton of stuff going. I am definitely still doing, I have a couple spots left for Boss Life 500, which is my signature intensive coaching for January, available to you anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, this is an intensive 4-week one-on-one coaching that I am doing for people that just really is all about what you need, what you desire, where we're going to get in there and we're going to dig deep. We're going to take it as far as we possibly can over 4 weeks, and we're going to get your ass cranked up and rearing to go so that come February the 1st, your life is completely on the freeway that you want it to be on. Outside of that, I'm going to make a really quick announcement. Local people, Addison and I are teaching a Tantra Reboot on the 12th of this month as well. That Tantra Reboot is going to give you all the foundations of Tantra. It is going to teach you how to have intimacy with self. It is an experiential workshop. It is absolutely amazing. This is our 2nd year running. I'm very excited to be able to teach it again with Addison. And it is a beautiful, beautiful series of experiential work to really bring you into self, tap you into your soul, into God's source energy, and really help you learn how to communicate and connect with others. So you can check that out on my website underneath the events tab. Addison has been so kind here to go ahead and put a link to Boss Life 500 that is available. It will be closing in the next couple days. So if you want to access that and take advantage of the one-on-one training there, please do so. Like I said, it is one-on-one training. It is not online. It is not a video training. It's nothing like that. It is you and me getting down to exactly what needs to be dealt with and really, truly digging in there and getting shit accomplished. Okay, guys, I will catch you tomorrow, most likely in the morning, though, with coffee, and I will see you then. Okay, bye, guys.